Are you wondering if Henry is going to be the best new meta commander in Rise of Kingdoms? Well, stick around to find out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms gameplay episode from your very own Shappy Gaming. Today, we are going to be testing Henry, the new archer commander, and seeing just how well he really does. We are doing rally tests with naked commanders, and we're going to be testing against Zeno YSS, Zeno Flavius, and hopefully we can see which archer march does the best. So, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right-hand corner. Let's get into it, shall we? I am pumped. So right now we are occupying the obelisk, and if you guys are wondering how to do tests of your own, the best way to do it is really going to be to do a practice arc, make sure all of your marches are completely naked, no one has any, random buffs, and just do equal amounts in a structure. This is not the same as how it will be in war, but it does give you an idea of which march is going to fare the best. We will be testing Gilgamesh Nebu, Gilgamesh Henry, Henry Gilgamesh, and Henry Nebu. The hope is to try and see which of these marches is going to be the best. If you guys can see right here, I think the main advantage of Nebu is that he's really going to be swarm-proof. And so you're going to see that Henry Nebu march being extraordinarily swarm-proof. Think of Attila and how he kind of functions today. And these two will be an extremely swarm-proof archer march, but are they going to do as much damage as some of the others? That we don't know just yet. We do have some other friends here on Discord with us that are helping us do the testing. Feel free to say hello, y'all.
Hello. Hello.
How are you guys?
So this is very exciting. We've got 2 minutes of occupation, and we can't use hard push, unfortunately. I want to use hard push, but we can't use hard push because that buffs the rally. So we have to sit around for about 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Super exciting. And so, Killer, do you have a march on its way over here? Or anyone from your side?
Yeah, I just got in. Sending my cow now.
Okay. Yeah, the sooner you can get up to this obelisk, the better.
Yeah.
Because
On it.
So the plan for everyone on right now is we're going to occupy this obelisk, and then everyone's going to teleport over to the same obelisk. That just reduces some of that rally lag time that you tend to see happen. This is really, I think, the most effective way to test, in my opinion. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys do to test? So we're doing pretty well, y'all. Occupying the obelisk. This is awesome. What is everyone's bet? Who do you think is going to be the best pair with Henry?
Against Zeno, it's going to be Gilga for sure.
You think? Do you think that march is going to be as swarm-proof as it has been in the past? Like, I feel like Gilgamesh is not very swarm-proof.
No, you'll have to have field.
Right. But do you think that Henry Nebu could work if you don't have field? I feel like they've got the counterattack damage.
Yeah, I've seen some reports. It looks promising.
Marcus, don't attack. Don't attack the obelisk yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just camp. There you go. Keeping me on my toes.
Is Marcus in voice?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good.
Perfect. So we are in. Let me pull up the plan for you all. The plan is... So first Garrison we're going to be testing is Zeno Flavius. So... If we have that, then that's what we should do.
باشا خواجة.
Killer, Chabi.
Yeah.
The second skill for Gilgamesh, it's need to to be the Garrison below 50%. I think we need to try to reinforce the obelisk or the Garrison so it's come below 50%.
Well, I think it'll go below 50% anyhow. Let's teleport over so we can get started. And if we see deviance in the reports, then we can try again. But if you want to put your Zeno Flavius in, then we can fill it up to... Actually, Marcus has to occupy next. And then...
Okay, go Marcus. Go Marcus.
We need...
Jawad, get out.
We are only 3?
Yep, Jawad, get out.
Okay. 3 of us.
Is anyone in the off?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
If we are 3, we cannot fill it with 1 million, bro.
Then 750k it is.
What? Yeah, whatever we can get, that's all we can do.
Okay, and you guys got 1 minute and 40 seconds. So this is going to be an interesting test.
توقع فعل توسعة 25%
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 750k. That should be fine.
Do you want me to do capacity increasing?
A what?
Yes.
Yeah,
25% توقع
50 or 25?
25.
Yeah, we could do 25.
25.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, 750k should be fine.
احنا كمان الحجز نفعل 25%.
So, Killer, who do you think is going to do best against Zeno Flavius?
حسب العدد يا
Gilka Henry.
I don't know. You think so? You have Boudicca, don't you? Did you max Boudicca?
I do, yeah.
I think
I just think Gilka's too good against Zeno.
I think Henry Boudicca is gonna win. We're
gonna find out.
That's right. That's my bet. I'm very curious. This should be pretty insightful. Okay. Let's get it started. I appreciate y'all sticking around if you're watching the video. This is just how the process goes sometimes. It takes a little bit of time to get started. Okay, Killer, you should be good to TP over.
Yeah, I'm in.
Sweet.
Marco. Show.
And
teleport.
if folks haven't already checked out the Nevsky rally testing, it was very similar. And I think that you will find that insightful as well. Okay, so...
Take the ob back, Alto.
Okay, Alto, get in there, and Killer, launch the first rally.
كيشو فعل توسعة 25 كمان بانكون 3.
Okay, what do you guys have in there right now?
Zeno Flavius.
What for amount of troops?
750k. Or 760, actually. 760.
60.
Come on, give me some Henry.
So what do you want to do first, Henry?
Yeah, do
Gilgamesh
Gilgamesh Henry. That's what your bet was. Come on, Killer, let's see it.
Okay, fill me up to 760, guys.
This is going to be interesting.
رومات يا كريم 250.
Need 214.
You full, Killer?
No, you show is coming now. We got too many. Hisho, I only needed 214 from you.
Marcus just sent some home.
كريم اصحاب ورسال 240,000.
Okay, 230, Marcus, 230. There we go. We're good.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
All T5.
Yep.
Good.
All T5.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. This is actually looking pretty close. Wow, for the first time, Zeno is losing. Wow. That's pretty cool, y'all. Alto, what is your VIP? Because I know people are going to ask.
My 17.
You're 17 and Killer is 18. So that is making a slight bit of difference, but I think really it should be fairly negligible.
No, there is no difference, bro.
No difference. No, there's no.
Oh, there
buff for
isn't.
18.
That's right. 17
No,
is the all damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think the arc buffs 100% all damage. I think helps the rally more than the garrison.
It should help both equally. That's why we do a practice arc, because it should help both pretty equally. This is nuts. Wow. We're about to lose. Unbelievable. Alto, can you send me your talent tree for your Zeno? And Killer, can you send me yours for your Gilgamesh? I want to flash it up on the screen for those that are interested. And clear it, and then let's get Zeno Flavius back in there.
Okay, I'm added you a little over because I'm in my PC. If I change to my phone, it will be.
That's all good. That's all good. Send them to me later, and I can add them in.
Yes, because if I left the game, I'm not able to get back.
All good. Just throw Zeno Flavius back in there and stick around to the end for reports, y'all. Okay. Let's get Zeno Flavius back in there. Killer, what do you want to throw now? Henry Gilga?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Here is report number 1 for everyone interested. 760, 760. You guys should be able to see this. Far more severely wounded on the Zeno Flavius. Both are maxed. Here's the buffs that everyone has. Wow. That's insane. If anyone wants to see the battle log, here you go. I know.
You want to change captains there?
Yep. Reinforce. Alto's captain again.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. This is the first time I've ever seen Zeno get wrecked.
Marcus, you want to send 730, please, or 230, please?
Keeping Marcus on his toes. Unreal. Okay, y'all. So now we've got Zeno Flavius in there, and we have a Henry Gilga rally. And we'll compare the two to let everyone who's watching know which of the two is going to be the better primary. Why is it showing Guan?
Just zoom out, and zoom back in. You'll be good.
Back.
Oh, there we go. That was bizarre. Didn't get changed.
Just a glitch.
It was just a glitch.
No.
I think Gilga better.
Oh, as primary for sure with the skill tree.
I think so too. What is all that
Slightly
extra
better.
damage there? Is there any... Yeah, Zeno may actually win this one. So which do you think is going to be better? Do you guys think that Henry Nebu or Nebu Henry?
Most likely Nebu Henry.
Yeah, because people will run Nebu YSG and you got Archer and Skill. So it's the same setup that you have for Gilgamesh. Very cool. Oh, is Zeno going to win this one?
I think Henry and Boudicca, they changed the rules for a while.
Yeah, the meta may be changing. Wow. That's nuts. Here I was thinking I needed to go max Flavius like instantly. For all of you that are watching, I mean, you guys probably know I have a nice little hoard of golden heads here that I've been saving, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll max Flavius, but maybe not. Alto, do you have YSS?
Yes, I do.
Perfect, because we're also going to do some Xeno YSS testing to compare, to really let anyone else like me know, should you be maxing Flavius, because, I don't know, it's not looking like it.
Well, it's still going to be the best option.
You think?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, that's disappointing. So what can you do? I guess you just run a bunch of Attila Nevsky counter rallies?
Yeah. Or Swarm.
Wow, you guys barely won that one. Although, not really. If you look at the report, it's not that barely. That's insane.
Of course, the healing.
The healing, yeah.
Yeah, the healing's what hurt. Wow.
So right now, Zeno YSS, right?
No, we're going to do Xeno Flavius again, and we're going to try, what were we going to do? Henry Nebu. Henry Nebu.
Okay.
Because we want to see which is going to do better. Wow. We want to see which is going to do better.
Okay, fill up that Garrison.
Yeah, I'm getting in there. There we go. Jawad, we need your march.
Nebu Henry?
Yes, sir. Jawad.
Hey.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you all for your help. And before anyone asks, Alto is Vikings, which means he should be getting all that good counterattack damage boost that comes with that Civ. Oh, I can't show you guys the buffs. Guess you'll have to take my word for it.
230 Marcus, please.
And Killer is Ottoman Empire, which I believe gives him skill damage and what? Archer health? That's what I have, isn't it? Ottoman?
That's right. Yeah.
And march speed, which is nice. Although I guess the real question, Killer, is should you be Egypt now?
No, I'm not going to give up those stats in the open.
Oh, that's right. I guess if you were just rallying, though, then Egypt would be the way to go.
That'd be a boring game if you're just rallying all the time.
Well, not all of us can be a whale like you, Killer.
Oh, come on. All them gold heads you're sitting on?
That's right. Well, the real answer is because I'm scared to use them.
No, I think they're going to have to come out with a counter, I think. The next Cav Garrison will be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, but the question is, are you going to have to max 2 different cavalry commanders, or are they going to be able to make it so Jadwiga is actually useful?
Yeah, wait and see. Nebu's not doing so good.
No, Nebu's going to get wrecked, I think.
At least I have 1-1.
That's right. Also, you're getting one victory there. It is going to be a little bit more swarm proof. But yeah, no. Nebu's getting wrecked. Let's see. Why is that? Got the skill damage. Does Henry have a skill that increases skill damage dealt after him? I think so. Yeah, increased damage taken by the target by 10%. So, maybe that'll help, but yeah, Nebu is getting obliterated. Well, this is good news for anyone who's running Zeno Flavius. There's the report for you all.
Yeah, come on.
Small victories, small victories. Wow. Okay. And let's refresh. And 250. There we go.
ركز على اوكي.
Killer, did that one surprise you? That one surprised me.
Really, it wasn't doing very well at the pass the other day either. So
Oh, were you doing pass testing?
a little bit, yeah, just 100K. Gives you a little bit of an idea, anyway. What do you want to try now? You want to try Boudicca?
Well, I was going to say flip it around. Do Henry Nebu now. Let's see if that does any better. And then we can do Boudicca. And then we'll do all the same rallies that we've just done on Zeno YSS to see if that's actually any better than Flavius.
Yeah, we're doing good for time, so
Yeah, we're doing great for time. I'd suggest that we try Zeno Theo, which is what I have, but I don't think that that's going to accomplish anything. If you guys are in the comments, let me know what other pairs you wanted to see tested. We did plan on testing Jadwiga, but our Jadwiga Garrison was not able to make it today. And so it's just the struggle. It's how it goes. But we will also be able to test a Manitore at some point. Just have to wait for a couple more people to get Henry. They were all waiting on these tests. So
way too many troops, guys. Just need 214 from Fisho. 214? Ah, shit.
okay, refresh Garrison. Or we're 748 now, Killer. 748, 284.
Yeah, I canceled. You're 748?
Yep, 748, 284.
Okay. Fisho and Marcus, you guys just want to send whatever you're going to send, and then I'll do the math and send mine.
هذا ما كيشو.
Ah, fuck.
هذا طلع انت خواجه.
There we go.
Who's going first?
انت تكتك كده براحتك.
Who's going first?
Keisho.
Okay.
Marcus.
هذا ما كيشو.
Yes.
Are you running out of archers, Kisho?
مضى عندك رومات كيشو؟
يعني ببعت حاليا ال 250 بالعافية.
Oh, send 253, Kisho. 253.
253.
251
251.
251 ألف يا كريم.
تمام.
10 seconds.
251. 251.
Hurry.
Okay, here it comes.
There you go. It's close enough.
Close enough.
I think that should be fine. If anyone's in the comments like crucifying me over this test, don't. I think the 1 to 2 second difference made no difference. This looks like it's doing better than the Nebu Henry one, I think.
Give Zeno's healing time to... Yeah. They always look good in the beginning, but then once her healing kicks in, then it's all over.
That's why you need Gilgamesh. The only thing he's useful for.
That's about it,
roast me in the comments. Try and use Gilgamesh in the field. I dare you.
The healing and the silence.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
This one is much closer, I think. I think if you're looking for the swarm-proof rally, this is probably going to be it.
Yeah, I mean, but why swarm it if your Garrison's going to win? You know what I mean?
I guess that's true. Equipment, maybe? Maybe that.
More kills.
Yeah, more kills, or maybe archer equipment is going to be better than infantry.
Yeah, we're not Imperium Kingdom here. We're not going to be swarming rallies.
No.
The Garrison maybe wins, but lose in the trade.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, a little bit that healing, eh?
Yes.
When? Just
Yeah,
now?
That's considerable, actually. 950 to 805.
50-50.
Yeah, that's a pretty substantial difference between those two. If you're running Henry Nebu, you're gonna do a lot better, I think. Okay, let's recall. And the duel that everyone's probably sitting here waiting for, shouting at me in the comments. We'll do Boudicca now.
All right.
Oh man,
You guys got a full Garrison?
not yet. Alto's in. Okay, we're waiting on you, Jawad.
I'm healing.
You're healing.
Oh, no.
10 hours, not a big deal.
Okay, Boudicca.
I admire the dedication. Here, I'll help you out if you're healing, Jawad.
No problem, bro.
The healing shrines don't stack, do they? The Shrine of Life? I don't think so.
محتاجين كام كده 220
Yeah, I need, what do I need? 180.
We are
180 for 180 kilo.
180. اوكي 100 بالضبط.
Okay, y'all.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, Keisho. Need 180.
No pressure. Hey, you got it out. There you go. Okay, what's this one? This is Boudicca Henry.
Yeah.
This is going to be exciting. You think this one's going to beat Zeno?
I will, but I don't think it's as good as Gilgut.
Well, that's what we're here to compare.
Yeah, Boudicca is broken right now. Like her healing skill doesn't work on a rally,
What?
and it doesn't. It's only in the open.
Well, that's not right.
And then her expertise skill, it says in the description, archers deal 10% damage, but it only means normal damage, not all damage.
Huh.
Normal damage or normal attack. I think normal attack.
Yeah, just normal attack. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, Boudicca's gonna lose.
That's right. So maybe you do max Zeno, Flavius. I don't know. Well, so I guess here's the way I see it. If none of the swarm-proof rallies are making it through, right, then maybe you do max Zeno, Flavius. Because you can swarm Boudicca, and you can swarm Gilgamesh.
Yep.
And then we get into, Season of Conquest where you have all the different bastions that are going to just break it. But I guess if anyone's watching and they're wondering, thus far we haven't seen a swarm-proof rally march break Zeno. And so if you can just let your garrison do the work, then you don't need to swarm it and it doesn't matter. No, I think that the rally to be concerned about is the swarm-proof one. And that's this one, which is our Henry rally. This is the swarm-proof rally, but even that one didn't quite break. So that's going to come down to bastions and tech. That's the rally I'm afraid of. And Boudicca did not get the W.
Well,
Did not healing. Boudicca did not healing.
Oh,
For
wow.
Skill,
She didn't.
5%. Yes, 5% damage for infant and healing will not work in rally situation.
Wow, killer. I thought I didn't. Wow. Yeah. For anyone who's watching, Boudicca's broken right now. Killer, I didn't really get it, but yeah, that's nuts.
no, I don't think she's gonna be really useful in a rally. She's gonna be great in the open field, though.
Even without her heal? Her heal is supposed to be a big deal.
No, it'll work in the open field, just not in a rally.
But why not?
Because she's broken.
Right, but that's not right. So,
Well, I don't know.
as you guys can see here...
Maybe Killer, maybe in
Hold on.
double rally situation it will work because his first skills 35 skill damage debuff. I think
no,
that's what will help another rally.
Yeah, if we can double rally for sure, I'll use her.
Yes.
Go for it, killer.
Hello, guys.
Henry
You wanna try
Boudicca.
now? You want to try Henry?
Hello, Sama.
Yep. We are recording.
What rally?
Yes. تجارب بالDW. Yes.
لا مو بدي دبليو اكو رالي بوديكا هنري
Boudicca Henry lost.
المملكة.
Boudicca Henry lost. That's nuts. Although I was just looking and it does say Boudicca's second skill when attacking troops. So maybe that means when in the open field, not when attacking strongholds. That's super misleading though. Okay, we got another rally coming through. This one is going to be Henry Boudicca.
جاي نشوف شو؟
معهم بالتابوت.
تابوت جاي تابون.
Okay, let's see. We'll
لا نزلت لوكيشن الويب جاي يحشد بوديكا هنري ضد فلافيوس واي اس اس.
Flavius. We're doing Zeno Flavius right now. The next test, the next batch is going to be YSS.
عفواتك إلى البث.
ايه
I don't know, Killer. I don't think Henry Boudicca's going to win either.
فاز والله الرالي مال بوديكا هنري.
This actually looks like it's doing worse than Boudicca Henry did. So, if anyone here is watching and they're wondering, like, do I need to go max multiple archer commanders right now? It doesn't look like it. Off of these reports, I think if you have Gilgamesh already maxed, or even if you have Nebu already maxed, it's probably worth investing in Henry. That's just looking at that. Although I will say, if you have Nebu maxed, you really do have to plan on maxing your KVK tech, and you have to have really good archer equipment. Because otherwise it's not going to matter. Yeah. So the only march that has been able to break our Zeno here, our Zeno Flavius, has been Gilga Henry. Wow, I'm so surprised. I did not think it was going to be this close. I thought Henry was going to come out and everything was going to get broken. So here is Zeno Flavius and Henry Boudicca, okay, compared to Zeno Flavius and Boudicca Henry. Henry Boudicca did worse. Henry Boudicca did worse than Boudicca Henry did. Okay, now we're going to do YSS, y'all.
No.
Zeno YSS.
اعتذر وراح. توقع زينو YSS.
Yep. And
Okay, they are on the way.
sweet. And Killer, why don't you throw Gilga Henry? Because that was our strongest, and we can compare those two. Yeah, this was the rally that won. Gilga Henry. Henry Gilga.
توقع mixed troop.
Yeah, throw one mixed. And I think it's only, two types of units that you need. Yeah. So now we're going to see if Zeno YSS can hold up against the new meta pairs, which is something I'm personally really curious about because YSS is super versatile. You can put him with Theo, you can put him with Zeno, you can put him in most Garrison situations. Flavius is a little bit less versatile. You could put him with Scipio in the field, but really he's not made for the field. He's made to be Garrison. And so if you're wondering if you should be maxing him, here's going to be your answer, I think. Jawad, where are you going?
I will put more calf.
So there's the breakdown. Oh.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Killer, you can re-rally?
Okay, I'm sorry. You cancel the rally because
It's all good. You're all good. Killer, you can re-rally and we should be ready to rock and roll.
give me half time.
Here we go. If anyone's healing right now, I just gave you timely support. It should make your healing speed a little bit better.
I'm wondering if the reinforced or the garrison have more calf than Infa. That will help against the archers.
Oh, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I think probably not because Zeno's skills are all infantry. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know. Let's see.
We can try it.
Crud. I messed that one up. I didn't change captain. So as of today, Gilga Nebu can break a Zeno YSS Garrison. And this is knock 1. So let me zoom out and zoom back in. There you go. But yeah, even the normal attack damage, that Zeno YSS is getting wrecked.
That's bad. Bye bye, Alto.
Yeah, YSS is not worth maxing now. Bummer. Even with my little snafu at the beginning with the Garrison.
Shabby, we lose the mixed troop. All info now. So I think the fourth skills or the expertise skills of YSS don't work anymore.
What do you mean the fourth skill of YSS is for mixed?
We lose the max.
Oh, got it.
Kill.
Okay. I mean, I can put all cavalry. And then, or actually, why don't you put all cavalry, Jawad? And then Alto, you can throw all infantry with your Zeno ISS.
Okay. طوخان بعت مشاة بس.
Okay, for anyone who wanted to see that report, there you go. That garrison got wrecked. I mean, even if you look at the battle log, I was only garrisoning with Guan for the first attack, and then it got swapped. So that's not, yeah, the first couple, but that didn't make much difference. It was 741 and 715 when we swapped back, and that does not compare to. I mean, that's a 2x trade. Wow. Okay. Killer, what do you got for us?
Shabby, don't forget fix the garrison, please.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there we go. Killer, why don't you throw what was our next best? I think it was probably Henry Gilga, but we already saw that one is better than the other. Let's do Henry Nebu. Let's see how this one does. Because Henry Nebu is that swarm-proof rally. And so if Henry Nebu can beat Zeno YSS, then I think you're going to have an advantage over really the majority of other people in the field. I mean, Flavius has not been around very long. What is it? Maybe 2 MGs? I think Flavius has been around. So most kingdoms probably won't have a lot of Flavius right now. So if you're asking yourself, should I be maxing Henry? I mean, if you have Gilga, the answer is obviously yes. But if you don't, and you just have Nebu, this is going to answer that question for you. Because this is currently, I would say, the most used garrison out there. I mean, I don't know anyone with Jadwiga, and Killer's the only person I know with a Mandatory. There we go. Can Henry Nebu beat Zeno YSS? And this is infantry and cavalry, this garrison. I don't know, y'all. Killer's right, it always does start out really close.
When YSS go below 50%, he will be insane.
Let's see. Got to pull up those skills. There we go. Oh yeah, 20% damage. That's huge. So we're sub 50%. Let's see. Can Henry Nebu finish the job? This is the question I want answered. That's insane. The other thing is in those long, drawn-out rallies, a lot of the time you'll see a Zeno YSS get down below 50%, and then, I mean, YSS just keeps procking even if the rally gets reinforced to full. And so, I don't know, in a situation where you have field support.
The same thing for Gilga. Second skill.
Let's see. That's true. That is true. Yeah, so Gilga Henry. Really? So if you guys are watching this, you don't need a max Boudicca for your rallies. I'm telling you that right now. You don't need a max Boudicca. Yeah, that's insane. So Henry Nebu beat Zeno YSS by a fair bit. The Garrison meta has been shattered. Wow. I am really surprised. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because this is pretty shocking to me. Okay, does anyone... Killer, can you test something for me just for fun? Can you test Henry Tamiris and Will Garrison? And we'll do... Can we do Zeno Flavius again? Just for fun. I feel like Tamiris is slept on quite a bit, and she does have that poison stack, which makes a huge difference, and no one seems to ever think about it. Oh, Alto, your march is backwards. You have Flavius Zeno, not Zeno Flavius. And so the reason that I'm suggesting that Killer does try it with Tamiris is because if you do have full field control, I'm wondering if that's going to make a big difference. You know, that poison stack is going to increase the skill damage taken. And so, I don't know. Unfortunately, this is cities, not structures. But we've got an attack bonus, decreased target's defense, and Flavius silences. And actually for Tamiris, the silence may actually be a good thing, which is why a lot of people will use Edward, because it defers the amount of skill damage that, or the time. This will be an interesting one. This one I'm really excited about, actually. Killer, what do you think? Do you think that Henry Tommy's going to win?
No way.
I don't know, guys. Killer yawn.
No way.
I think it might.
You should just say yes. Make the customer come.
That's right. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I think this will be really interesting. Because Tamiris is always slept on. No one ever runs Tamiris. Five, 4, 3, 2. Okay, rally's coming in. We have Henry Tommy. Oof.
Another skill.
Nope.
Flavius and bye-bye.
Does the poison not stack on structures?
No stats, but I think...
See, everyone's looking at this and they're like, ah, Shappy, you're crazy. It's not that far off. It's pretty close. but I'm not seeing any of the poison stacks, which is what's disappointing.
There is poison stacks, but we can't see it.
Right.
I don't know why. But it's
Because
all...
I think she gained the rage very fast.
Oh, maybe Henry's. Yeah. Bummer. I was excited about that.
Don't show them this report. Don't show them.
We'll show them this report. You can't outrun Henry Tamiris. Okay, y'all. Well, I think that's the arc.
Tell them what you said.
If everyone is watching this video, I'm going to pull up the reports right now for you all to view, and then we'll flash to the talent trees that all the different commanders were using, so you can see for yourself and run the same talent trees. So here is report number 1. We have Henry Tamiris. There you go. There's your buffs. Report number 2 is here. We have Zeno YSS versus Henry Nebu. Henry Nebu did break it. And I'll pull up your buffs for you. There you go. Here's some more.
Would you rally on me the Gilgamesh Henry just for fun, okay?
Yeah, go for it, guys.
No. Let's go and zero killer.
Come on.
Here is your next report here. This one was Zeno YSS versus Gilgamesh Henry.
Oh
I mean,
my
they
God.
got decimated. Then you got Zeno Flavius versus Henry. I do think Flavius is viable. After all of this, I think that Flavius is worth maxing. The rally that beats Flavius has been Gilgamesh and Henry. And so maybe we'll see another infantry, Garrison meta come out where it doesn't heal. That's totally viable. And if that happens, then Gilgamesh is broken. Gilgamesh is done. Here's another report: Zeno Flavius versus Henry Nebu. This is your anti-swarm march. And it was close, but it wasn't too close. Then we got Zeno Flavius versus Henry Nebu. Oh, that was the cancel. Zeno Flavius versus Nebu Henry. That one got obliterated. Zeno Flavius, Henry Gilgamesh. There's your buffs. And perhaps the most astonishing is Gilgamesh Henry versus Zeno Flavius. Okay, y'all. I am going to flash to when I have the talent trees, so stick around. We are back, and I have all of the talent trees of all of our friends from the testing. So the first talent tree that we're going to be checking out is our Zeno talent tree. I had Alto send this over. This is what he is running on his Zeno. The Zeno is used with Flavius, and the Zeno is used in our YSS testing. So if you want to be running as good as he is, use this. If you have talent tree recommendations, let me know in the comment section below, or join our Discord community, which is also going to be linked in the description, and send your suggestions in there. The next talent tree that we are going to be looking at is going to be Henry. So this is Zeno, this was our Garrison, but let's take a look at Henry. So the Henry talent tree that Killer was running is predominantly the Archer tree with a little bit of support, and he's using the Buckler shield to help with some of that counterattack damage. I would definitely recommend this setup. I think he probably got this from Hova, who is, if you don't know, the Archer expert. So this is the tree I would definitely recommend for Henry. I think this is very effective. We saw how well it worked. It worked well with Nebu. So if you're running Henry Nebu, this is the tree that you're probably going to want to use. Now, maybe you don't have Henry. Let's look at Boudicca, who is also our new commander, and she's predominantly going to be for field. So this is the Boudicca talent tree. As you can see, we're predominantly going the skill tree and the Archer tree. I think that versatility tree is not really terribly helpful here, especially considering that those first 4 skills there aren't really going to do much for you. So if you have Boudicca, this is a phenomenal tree. This is what Killer was running. Again, I think this probably came from Hova's recommendations as well. And swiftly moving onwards to our Nebu tree. So this is Killer's Nebu build. He's also, again, Archer and Skill tree. I would highly recommend you copy this. This setup is going to treat you well. If you do have other trees, though, let me know in the Discord community what you're running, and I can make a video about that. And what you've all been waiting for is going to be Gilgamesh. This is the Gilgamesh tree that Killer is running. Now note, if you are worried about swarm proofing and getting swarmed, you can use the Buckler Shield, which is going to increase that counterattack damage just a little bit. And so if you really are concerned, then you can do that, but it is going to reduce counterattack damage taken, not necessarily counterattack damage dealt. It's a big bummer, but this is the Gilgamesh talent tree. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. This has been a time. This has been an adventure. And if you haven't already, if I've earned it, give me a subscribe right over there, bottom right-hand corner. Hit the bell so you get notified when new episodes come out. And if you just want to say, hey, Shappy, come join the Discord community. Thank you. Shappy out.